Obviously, as you can probably tell by the oh my gosh, I got like some on my left. As you can probably tell by the title, it is I've rearranged my room and pretty much my whole collection. I've still got like the same stuff or some things in certain places, but you know, other than that, I've just rearranged like my whole room. And here I'll go ahead and just show, I'm not going to gatekeep it. Here, as you walk in the curtain, my dresser is now here. And then obviously my jackets and my shoes and stuff. But then you've got the glass case. I have more stuff on it now. Like, he wasn't on there. They weren't on the same shelf. And him used to be on top, and he wasn't even here either. So, and then I've got Swamp Thing on top. I've got my katana up there, my Marvel stuff up there, just like my desk right here, with like the light switch. It used to be hung up, but that thing didn't hold. Then I've got all my boxes right here. Then my whole Walking Dead collection. I don't know if I've shown that yet, but I did in fact put that up there now. I've got like all the comics that I have like probably 8 or 9. Then, you know, like the figures and Legos. Then Lucille, then the Jesus poster, then the figures up here. And I've got my nightstand right here, which actually kind of sucks because it's super far from my bed, which there is my bed. Like I said, I've still got some stuff the same. So I also got new LEDs, but this shelf is kind of, I didn't really want to move it, but I've gotten different stuff on it, like all the Spider-Man stuff. I've got him in a pop protector case. That's why it looks like that. Then Muhammad Ali, then all my Stranger Things stuff, then more Stranger Things. But then these guys, I think that's all my horror stuff, all my horror, oh my God, Funko Pops, there we go. All my horror Funko Pops. Then I've got like just my hats up there. But yeah, here's my bed. And then right here is just extra stuff. Like this is all just random stuff. Like my Poppy's knives. I think I've already showed you guys that. The Harlem Globetrotters signed basketball yearbooks from when I was in school. And then just Funko Pops. And then this is kind of the same as well. Got Rick's, the 10-inch Rick's arm here. Just, I don't know, I don't have a better place to put it. Then these Legos up here. And that's pretty much it. You know, just kind of stayed the same. Here, I'm gonna turn the light on so you can get a better look. It's pretty much it. Still kind of the same, but obviously moved around a bunch of stuff. I meant like the collection is still kind of the same. But yeah. I guess I can just sit here and talk for a little bit. I'll grab a couple things that I can, you know, talk about. Just like I'll just talk about stuff that I got for Christmas. As you guys can probably, I don't know if you guys have watched it yet, but I have made several figure reviews on the 2 old animated Ninja Turtle figures, and then the Night Watcher Leonardo and the Vampire Shredder. So I'm just gonna get a couple of things that I've gotten for Christmas and just kind of talk about it. Let's see. Anything up here? No. Yeah, here I'll just get these. But here I'll move this, that way you guys can just actually see the room until I'm back over there. But yeah, I really do. You know, I'm happy with everything that I got for Christmas. I enjoy all of it. I'm glad that I got all of it, and I'm very grateful. So thank you, Santa. But yeah, hang on, let me get in some of this stuff, but I don't want it to get knocked over because some of this stuff is very, very easy to knock over, and I can't really. All right, here we go. Almost done. Hold on just one second. Okay, I'm gonna close this up. This case, I swear, I've had this thing for so long, but such a short amount of time, I feel like. All right, so I'm just gonna start off with figures. This, obviously, I've made a review on this guy, the Raphael. This is just the pose I have him in on my shelf. Very solid figure, very, very, I don't know if I made it clear enough, but they're very, like, well articulated. Like, you can move them around very easily. I love that one. Michelangelo, this is the pose I have him in with his nunchucks on the back. But I will say though, I cannot fit his other nunchuck in there. But then 10-inch Rick, right there. I love this statue. I put it in my Walking Dead collection. Then Vampire Shredder, I can't really, I don't want them to fall over. Than Night Watcher Leonardo. So that's all the stuff that I got, or figure-wise stuff that I got for Christmas. I did get new bed sheets because I've been wanting new bed sheets for a long time because mine have holes in them. I've just had them since I was a literal child. Like, I've had them for a long time. And then other stuff, I've got, new colognes. Hang on, I'll get some of the colognes that I got for Christmas. I've already used some of them, but here is some colognes that I got for Christmas. It is Real Tree. I don't know which one it is. I've already got like scuff marks on it, but there's this one. I really like it. Then there's this one. This one was expensive. This one I think is Dylan O'Brien. That one I think is what it is. I've already used some of it. And then this one I've been using a lot because I love this one. Mangoes de Fuego. You could see that. But yeah, I love the colognes that I've gotten. And then let's see what else. I got a new jacket. I don't know if I've already been on stream with it or not. I don't know if I've streamed since Christmas. Have I streamed since after Christmas? I don't know. But I also got new cowboy boots because I've been wanting some for a while now. I had a pair when I was little, but I hated it, and then now I love it again. Hang on, I'll get those. I'm pretty sure I have shown those on stream. I don't know, maybe. It came with the scuff mark, so, but yeah, I love these. I don't know what type they are, or what, like, kind, if that's a thing, like, I don't know. But, hang on, let me try to fit all this in here. Just try and fit it. There, that's gonna have to do. But I did, this is kind of my Christmas haul. I don't really ask for anything for Christmas. This was just kind of like automatically given to me. Like, obviously I know that's what Christmas is, but I'm saying, like, this was chosen for me. Like, I didn't choose, like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, I want this. And then they take, that, either they get that or like an inspiration of that, like something close to that. But that is, like, I don't really ask for anything, but this is just what I got, and I'm very grateful and I'm very happy. And yeah, let me see what else. I guess I could just go over some Funko Pops, or just different figures I can, like, I don't know. But let's see, what else could so the one thing about having this giant shelf up top is, oh god, that's a bit blinding. Hang on, let me get up further. This is all Marvel stuff, but the one thing about having this big shelf is I have to have a large amount of the same thing, because I don't like to, as you can probably tell, other than this, I don't like to cram different types of Funko Pops all in one shelf. Like, this is all horror, this is all Stranger Things, this is all Spider-Man, and so it's just kind of, I don't like to keep things unorganized. So for me to have this much Marvel was it came in very clutch, because I do not like to be unorganized whenever I have things on shelves. So it was very clutch for me to have all those Marvel Funko Pops, because I definitely, whenever I go to Target, has a very decent Marvel selection, well as Ninja Turtle. So whenever I go to Target, I know that they're gonna have good Funko Pops that I like. So, so I'm gonna put all this stuff back up on the shelves. One thing I will say, since this is like a really old statue, his boots are, I don't know if you can see that, but the wobble is insane, and they come off extremely easy. I know that didn't sound like it came off easy, but trust me, it comes off really easy. So whenever I'm standing him up, he likes to just fall forwards, and it's kind of hard to put him back up if he falls, because there's like 12 different pieces to him. Oh my god. See, he's trying to do it right now. Oh, please don't fall. I would be so mad if this thing just fell and broke, like snapped. Anyways, put the colognes back. And yeah, it's really it's about it for the Christmas haul. But I don't really you know, I'm very grateful, but I don't really need all this. Like, obviously this is my, like, this is what I do, is collect. Like, that's my hobby, but I don't really, I don't know. Like, obviously I don't need all this stuff, but I'm very grateful that I do have it, because it gives me something to be proud of whenever it comes to, like, looking around my room. Like, what did you do for your room? Like, what have you accomplished for your room, other than just being a basic somewhere where you sleep and that's it? Like, I like to have all this stuff in my collection, and I'm very happy that I have it all. I have LEDs, I have shelves, I have, you know, all this cool stuff. And I know a lot of people don't have it, and so I just got to think to myself, like, I really could just have this room be the most bland it ever is, or it ever could be, you know? Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know, it's just, that's what I like to think of whenever I'm thinking, oh, I need this figure, or oh, I need this Funko Pop. It's like, I don't need it. I would like it, but I don't need it, you know? And I already have, like, plenty enough. One thing I will say about the Shredder figure, I don't know about the other figures, but his head, this is not on. It is literally sitting, because I cannot get this thing on without breaking something on there, because it's just, I guess it's just the company. Which one is it? He's a NECA figure, so I guess it's just the company. Whenever they come with, like, different heads, you can never get the same with my Michael Myers. He's also a NECA figure, and I just can't get any of his other heads on, because it's just, it's tight and it won't work. Let me put these, I'm gonna put these guys back up now. Oh God, please don't fall over. Shredder, this Shredder figure does like to test me whenever it comes to falling over. Like, it'll literally be leaning forward so much, and I'll, like, be holding on to it, and it just won't fall over. And then whenever I let go, it just decides to fall over. So it's fun. But yeah, I don't know which one I like more out of the two classic Ninja Turtle figures, between Raph or Mikey. I don't really know which one I like more. I would say Raph, because I can actually fit both of his size in his hand. Mikey, like I said, I can't even fit his other nunchuck into his other hand, because his hand is so small. Like, the gap to put it in is so small. It's just, it doesn't work. So, you know, but it's whatever. Like, it's, you know, at least I can still fit one in there, and it's not just a Ninja Turtle, because you would not be able to tell, other than this display base, you would not be able to tell. I guess I can look at some of these boxes. I do have them right here next to me. First up is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, aka Leatherface. Here's the back of it. I love the artwork. I love NECA boxes artwork. Yeah, as you can see, the brand NECA. America's Most Bizarre and Brutal Crimes. I do love this. It obviously opens up to the inside, which I think that's actually really cool. I completely forgot about that. A really cool inside of the box. But yeah, there's that one. Then I've got Michael Myers next. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. This is also a NECA figure. But yeah, there's the back. Like I said, I really love the artwork. NECA boxes are just awesome. And then there's the back of it as well. I'm trying not to get a glare on there. It's kind of annoying. And then there's the inside. I love how they also show you the figure, though. Like, I forgot to mention that on the last box. They show you the figure, and, like, that's pretty much size accurate. That's how big the actual figure is. So it's, I mean, I like that about them. Then next up is, I have all the accessories for these figures in there, but this one is the Last Ronin, Night Watcher, what is it, Leonardo. As you can see, I have the things in there. It doesn't have a background, but it does have the figure. But yeah, I've got all the accessories to them in there, because I just don't have an accessory box that I can put them in. But the artwork's pretty cool on the back. It shows you the figure and some different poses you can have them in. I have my Night Watcher figures in some pretty lame poses, if I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, then next up is, let me see, which one is, oh yeah, Night Watcher Michelangelo. This is actually one of my very first figures of my entire collection. I got him in, I think, 2022, and let me tell you, this figure is awesome. yeah, I really like this one. It's pretty much the same artwork, just a little bit more. I don't know, but his nunchucks kind of suck because they don't fit in his hand. They're too small. So whenever I'd like have him in like a swinging pose or whatever, like have the nunchucks in his hand, they just kind of like fall out of his hand, which, you know, it's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. Then next up is, I love this one. This actually caught my eye because I got this one. I chose this at Walmart. It's actually, I think this is the Walmart exclusive one. It's Shredder's Dracula. I love this one. As you can see, it's like a series. I think the 1990s, if I'm not mistaken, movies. It's like a series of them. The back artwork is so sick. I love that. It's like a cereal box. You get to, like, you know, just look at it while you're eating your cereal or while you're playing with the figure. But yeah, I really do like this one. The box opens up. I don't think, is that a, no. Oh yeah, it is. It looks, I mean, it's very bland and it's very dark. You can barely even see it, but then obviously the figure, I do love how they added, like one hand has the, you know, the blade or whatever, and one hand's like regular. I wish you would have an option to change it back and forth or have both as whichever one, but it's alright. This one, obviously the boxes are kind of, you don't close them, so it's not like cool artwork on the front, but it is cool on the back. It gives you like a little, I think I put it in one of the videos, like I made it to where you could read it. Little thing on the back, it says, back in 1984, a single 40-page black and white underground comic redefined the comic book industry and created a worldwide phenomenon for decades. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have entertained and thrilled legions of fans across the globe, and they're still going strong. And obviously the cool artwork on the back. The sides, they're the exact same box though. Like literally, it's the exact same thing, or like the different picture and then different like word, whoever it is. But right here is exactly the same, and then Raph obviously is different. But it's the exact same box for every single one of them. As you can see, the exact same thing, just Michelangelo, and different like picture of it. But you know, it's alright. I don't really need some crazy box. Alright, last two. These are the big ones. I've got Rick Grimes. I just saved it because, you know, why not? On the back, it shows you, this is what he's supposed to look like, but I can't even get the other arm on because it's such an old figure. It just won't go on. And then this is how I have him. And then obviously I have this figure and I have this figure. I literally have this figure and this one, and then obviously this guy. But then these other ones I need to get, I think one that I want to get more out of all of the rest of them is probably going to be Abraham, then Herschel, then the Governor, then Carol. I don't really care for Carol in the Walking Dead series. But, oh yeah, forgot to. They've actually got some quotes on the side. Isn't that what it is? Yeah. A quote, they're screwing with the wrong people. Very great. You can obviously see his face looks a bit weird on the corner of the box. But yeah, 10-inch, 25-centimeter Rick Grimes statue. And then last but certainly not least, one of my favorite boxes ever, the Hot Toys Spider-Man Anti-Ock box. Got cool artwork all throughout the entire thing. And then it's ginormous, obviously, but it opens up to a message. What does that say again? Hang on, let me try and read it while I'm showing it to you. We did the impossible, Doc, but now I have to destroy it with a little creation of my own, Peter Parker. That's really simple, and obviously where the figure was, all the accessories. Very great box. I'm actually gonna, I want to open it again just to show you in case you're wanting to get a Hot Toys, or hell, even the same Hot Toys figure. But that's what it's gonna look like whenever you open it up. Just like any other figure box. I know that was kind of stupid of me to do if I'm not gonna get it out, but I don't really feel like messing with all that plastic. But yeah, very great figure. Now I gotta put all these up, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, I love every single figure and Funko Pop that I have in my whole collection. And I'm very grateful for everything, and I'm happy that I've got it all. So yeah, that'll just about do it for, I'm pretty sure, I'm probably just gonna quit the live stream, I don't know. No one's really joined, and to be honest, I'm not gonna keep, you know, wanting to do it, you know, do the live stream if no one's gonna join. So yeah, that's probably gonna do it for the stream. I hope everyone has a blessed day, a great day, and I will see everyone later. Goodbye, everyone.